It is day 4. You snap at someone over something tiny, and the worst part is you can hear yourself overreacting before you have even finished the sentence. 20 minutes later, a wave of something heavy rolls through you that does not match anything actually happening in your life. Then it passes. Then an hour later, it happens again. If that is you right now, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not losing your mind, and you have not turned into a different, worse person. Mood swings are one of the hardest parts of quitting weed, for you and for everyone around you, precisely because they feel so out of proportion. And here is the thing, they are out of proportion, but not for the reason you think. You are not suddenly angrier or more fragile. Your emotional filter is just temporarily offline. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly why your moods are swinging like this, when it peaks and when it passes, and what you can actually do to get through the worst of it without burning down your relationships. Start with the biology, because it takes the shame out of this instantly. Cannabis quietly does part of your emotional regulation for you. Through the endocannabinoid system, daily use dampens your strong reactions, smooths out the spikes, and holds a kind of floor under your mood. It is not that weed makes you calm. It is that it has been doing that smoothing job for so long that your own system stopped doing it itself. So when you stop, that smoothing vanishes overnight, and every reaction that used to get softened now hits you at full volume. So why are your emotions suddenly all over the place? Picture your emotional reactions running through a filter that takes the edge off everything before it reaches you. For years, cannabis was part of that filter. Pull it out, and the irritation that would normally sit at a level 3 rushes straight up to a level 7 before you have had a single second to process it. That is the key reframe, and I really want it to land. You are not feeling more anger than a normal person. You are feeling a normal amount of anger with the dial that usually turns it down switched off. The raw signal is the same. The thing that managed it is gone. And there is a second piece stacked on top, because at the same time, your dopamine and serotonin systems are recalibrating, and both of those directly steer how stable your mood feels. When they are running below their normal baseline, you do not just get a flat, low mood, you get variation, the up and then down and then up again. That swinging quality, rather than a steady sadness, is exactly the fingerprint of those systems being in flux. So the volatility is not a character flaw, and it is not your real personality emerging. It is two regulation systems temporarily offline at the same time, and both of them come back. When do the mood swings actually stop? There is a real timeline here, and knowing it helps enormously because it tells you that what you are feeling has an end date. The swings are most intense in days 3 through 10, usually peaking around day 4 or 5, right alongside the rest of the acute withdrawal. If today is one of your worst days, that is probably exactly where you are, at the peak, not at some new permanent normal. By the end of week 2, most people feel the sharpest edges start to soften. The irritability is still there, but it stops ambushing you quite so hard. By weeks 3 and 4, your mood is usually noticeably steadier. And then comes the part almost nobody expects, full emotional stabilization, where your moods feel reliably like your own again, usually arrives around week 6 to 8. And here is the quiet twist. At that point, most former daily users find their emotional resilience is actually better than it was while they were smoking. Cannabis sells you an illusion of stability while slowly eroding the real thing underneath, and you only see that clearly once you are out the other side. The steadiness you are scared you lost forever does not just come back. For most people, it comes back stronger than before. What can you actually do while the mood swings are at their worst? A handful of things genuinely help, and the first one is the simplest. Tell the people around you. If you live with someone or you will be around people this week, telling them in advance that you might be reactive and why removes most of the damage before it happens. Not as an excuse, as context. A single sentence, "I am quitting weed and it is going to mess with my mood for a week or two," completely changes how someone reads your short temper. Next, give the activation somewhere to go. Exercise is one of the most effective levers for steadying your emotions in withdrawal because it physically burns off the excess charge your nervous system is carrying. When you feel the irritability climbing, moving your body interrupts it far more reliably than trying to talk yourself down. Protect your blood sugar too, because skipping meals strips away yet another layer of regulation, so eat small amounts regularly even when you do not feel like it. And buy yourself a gap. Because you know your reactions are running hot right now, you can factor that in. The frustration is real, but its size probably is not. So a 5-second pause before you respond lets that first distorted wave pass before you act on it. One last thing, keep alcohol out of the first 2 weeks because it drops your inhibitions exactly when you need them most and wrecks the sleep that keeps your mood afloat. How do you get through the mood swings without wrecking things? Pull it all together. The swings are real, they have a specific biological cause, and they pass on a predictable schedule. They peak around day 4 or 5, soften by week 2, and settle by around week 6 to 8, often into something steadier than you had while using. Your job in the meantime is simple. Tell the right people, keep moving, protect your sleep and your meals, and do not make any major decisions in that first week when everything is amplified and the filter is still down. And if you want to walk that whole stretch with a structure instead of white-knuckling it alone, that is why we built the Cannabis Detox Transformation Program. It guides you through recovery in 3 phases: release, resilience, and clarity. So when the mood swings hit, you actually know what stage you are in and what helps right now. You will find it at quit-smoking-weed.com, and the link is in the description. The version of you on the other side of this is not just calmer than this week, they are steadier than the version who was still smoking.